What if I told you that your brain is not slowing down with age? It's actually capable of growing stronger, sharper, and more flexible than ever before. For years, we've been told that mental decline is inevitable. But today, science says otherwise. Stick with me, because I'm about to reveal proven neuroplasticity hacks that can keep your brain young, resilient, and unstoppable. Shattering the myth. Your brain is still growing for decades. Most people believed that the brain was like a machine that wore out with age. Once you reached adulthood, they said, your brain cells stopped growing. And from there, it was all downhill. Memory loss, slower thinking, and a steady decline. But here's the shocking truth. Modern neuroscience has completely overturned that old belief. Your brain is not fixed or fading. It's flexible, living, and constantly adapting. This ability is called neuroplasticity. Simply put, it means your brain has the power to reorganize itself, form new connections, and even create fresh neurons throughout your entire life. Yes, even in your 60s, 70s, and beyond, your brain can actually grow stronger if you challenge it the right way. Scientists have proven that older adults who take on new skills, whether it's learning a language, playing an instrument, or even exploring technology, literally reshape their brain structure. The connections between neurons become denser, memory circuits get sharper, and problem-solving ability improves. In other words, your brain is not in decline, it's evolving. And the more you feed it with novelty and challenge, the more powerful it becomes. Age is not the end of growth. It's the beginning of a new chapter for your mind. Everyday habits for a sharper mind. Now that we know the brain can grow at any age, the next question is simple. How do we actually strengthen it? The answer lies in our daily habits. Small, consistent actions can have a massive impact on mental sharpness and long-term brain health. First, let's talk about novelty. Whenever you challenge yourself with something new, like learning a language, playing a musical instrument, or even trying a puzzle you've never done before, your brain builds new pathways. Think of it like adding fresh roads to a growing city. The more routes you create, the faster and more flexible your thinking becomes. It doesn't matter if you're perfect at it. The effort itself is the magic. Second, movement. Physical exercise isn't just about keeping your muscles strong. It's one of the most powerful brain boosters available. When you walk, dance, swim, or stretch, your body releases a chemical called BDNF, which helps neurons grow and thrive. That's why active seniors often have sharper memory and quicker thinking. And finally, mindfulness. Simple practices like meditation, journaling, or even 5 minutes of quiet breathing help calm stress and sharpen focus. A relaxed mind can process information faster and retain it longer. These everyday habits may seem small, but together they're the secret recipe for a sharper, more resilient brain. Fueling your brain, nutrition and sleep hacks. If you want your brain to perform at its best, you have to think of it like a high-performance engine. And just like any engine, it needs the right fuel and proper maintenance. The food you eat, the quality of your sleep, and even how much water you drink all have a direct impact on how sharp, alert, and resilient your mind feels every single day. Let's start with nutrition. Research shows that certain foods act like brain power boosters. Omega-3 fatty acids found in salmon, walnuts, and flax seeds help protect neurons and improve memory. Antioxidant-rich berries fight inflammation and slow down brain aging, while leafy greens like spinach and kale supply vital vitamins that support cognitive function. Even dark chocolate, in moderation, can enhance blood flow to the brain and boost focus. But food isn't the only player. Sleep is just as important. During deep sleep, your brain sorts and stores memories, almost like organizing files into a cabinet. It also clears out toxins that build up during the day. Skimping on sleep means skipping this vital cleaning process, which can lead to brain fog and forgetfulness. And don't forget hydration. Even mild dehydration can reduce focus and slow reaction times. So, a brain-friendly diet, solid rest, and steady hydration are the 3 pillars of peak mental performance. Social connection and cognitive reserve. When people think about brain health, they often focus only on food, exercise, or puzzles. But there's another powerful factor that's sometimes overlooked: social connection. Human interaction is like fertilizer for the brain. Every conversation, every shared laugh, and every debate forces your mind to process emotions, language, and new perspectives, all of which strengthen neural pathways. Scientists call the mental buffer created by strong relationships and stimulating activities a cognitive reserve. Think of it as a backup power supply for your brain. Even if age or illness begins to damage certain parts, this reserve allows you to keep functioning at a higher level, often without noticeable decline. How do you build it? Start simple. Stay socially active. Call a friend, join a community group, or spend time with family. Engaging in meaningful conversations keeps memory and problem-solving sharp. Volunteering is another brain booster. Teaching, mentoring, or sharing your skills with others forces your brain to organize information and communicate clearly. One of the best neuroplasticity workouts available. The takeaway? Staying socially connected isn't just about happiness. It's a science-backed way to protect and even expand your mental abilities well into later life. Be your personalized brain-boosting blueprint now that we've explored the science and strategies behind neuroplasticity. It's time to put everything together into your very own brain-boosting blueprint. The truth is, there's no single one-size-fits-all routine. The most effective plan is the one that fits your lifestyle, interests, and energy levels. Because when you enjoy the process, you'll stick with it. Start by choosing one new mental challenge that excites you. It could be learning a musical instrument, picking up a foreign language, or even trying strategy games or puzzles. The key is novelty. Something that makes your brain work in new ways. Next, pair it with consistent movement. Whether it's walking, yoga, or dancing, daily exercise fuels your brain with oxygen and growth chemicals that keep neurons strong. Don't forget the foundation. Eat foods that nourish your brain, stay hydrated, and aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. Add in social activities too. Join a club, volunteer, or teach a skill you already know. These connections expand your cognitive reserve and keep your mind flexible. Finally, track your progress. Write down small victories, the first song you play on guitar, the new words you learn, or the miles you've walked. Each win proves your brain is adapting and evolving. Over time, these small steps create a lifelong routine that keeps your mind sharp, agile, and thriving. The myth of inevitable brain decline? Shattered. Your brain isn't just surviving, it's capable of thriving at any age. By combining curiosity, movement, good fuel, and human connection, you can unlock a sharper, more resilient mind starting today. Remember, age is just a number, but a powerful brain is timeless. So which of these hacks will you start practicing today? Drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your plan.